I'm Aleka Hickman. I am an industrial design major, and I'm going to be graduating in May 2023. I didn't even know what I wanted to major in. Before I went to Iowa State, I didn't know what college I wanted to go to. I was almost a music major, so completely different. But I went to an open house. My mom was like, they're gonna have an open house at Iowa State for design, and I think you'd like it. I was like, okay. So we went, and she was right. So I remember just loving the College of Design specifically, and just loving the atmosphere there. So that's what actually drew me into going to Iowa State. Something that I love about design, and especially industrial design, is just we're able to create things. I love creating. As a kid, I was the kid with the Legos. I was making stuff outside. So I love design because I'm able to create and create for other people and actually make a difference. Pretty much right away, everyone kind of knows who Dan Neubauer is. You come in as a sophomore and you hear everyone talking about him. He's just a very likable guy. So people just kind of tend to talk about him. So there was this opportunity for the design consultancy, and I thought it sounded really interesting to kind of work in an atmosphere even more similar to what a design firm is actually like. I would say for the most part, our studios are pretty similar to what you might find in a design firm. But this way, it's largely student-led. He was there to make sure that, we were on track, I guess. But for the most part, it was up to us. So that was really cool, and that was a unique experience. And I was really drawn to the idea of doing that. So. She was open to pretty much everything. She had some initial prototypes and ideas, but she was open to our ideas, and as long as it's within the realm of the patent that she had already created. Yeah, she was just very willing and open to listen to our suggestions. She was really easy to ask questions about because, I don't know much about spine tracheal swabs, at least I didn't. So it was really awesome to have her there to be a resource for us to ask questions and just to be open to our suggestions. So we wanted something that was flexible but still had some rigidity to it, because you don't want something super flexible because that way you won't be able to actually get the sample. So we wanted it to be flexible but firm. So there was a lot of different materials that we were looking at. We had this whole spreadsheet of just different materials that we had found. Flock tips is pretty standard for most swabs, so we wanted to incorporate that as well. At first, I think we were in the problem space of over-design. We were trying to do too much. Yeah, just kind of trying to come up with solutions. We were we need to be within this certain budget. We need to make sure we're doing all these things, but then we were adding too much because the patent had some things that we were trying to include. And then we were why are we doing all of this? Let's just simplify it, make it the bare bones what it needs to be. Because honestly, that's when design is at its best, is when it's exactly what it needs to be, no more, no less. I would eventually like to continue working on medical devices. I've always enjoyed biology and science, and so I feel like this is a great way to kind of combine those two interests. I also want my designs to help people. I don't want my designs to just be products for the sake of products. I really want whatever I design or my team designs to help people. That's what I want for my future.